Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 98 of Building Your Own DeLorean. This is the 1/8 scale DeLorean motor company, motor company car from Back to the Future. It's coming along. We're starting the interesting bits today. Not that it's not really interesting up till now, but we're doing not that exactly that bit, but the bit with the blue glowy lights things in it. We're doing some light tubes. What does it say? The lighting filaments for the front of the DeLorean, plus other details. Fixing screws. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this bit. I'm going to test them out when I get them done. Get them on and see what we've got. So we're fitting them to the bulbs that we've got coming out the sides there. Then they go around the front into a little box and into another little box on the other side. And then a little cover goes over the top to hold it all together. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good. I shall probably be doing it in a slightly different order to the illustrated bit, because I want to get these bits taped up before I... You've got to route it around. No, I'll probably follow the instructions. Probably the safest option. Marty McFly and the Secret Cinema. London was the venue for Secret Cinema presentation of Back to the Future. I don't remember them doing that. When was this? More than 30 years Back to the Future films. In 2014, Hill Valley came to London. I don't remember that. I live just outside of London. It's very cool. They obviously recreated it, and yeah, interesting stuff. Francis Lee McCain, it's Stella Baines. Brief but memorable appearance. I don't remember. I'm sure I do, but I don't really remember it. Right, next issue, the power coil grills. The power coils are these blue glowy lights. This is the bit that we're doing today, and then we're going to put the grill around the front of it to make it look good and hold it in place, basically. So let's get to the tubes of light. Okay, here's what we have supplied in this issue. We've got the boxes that go on the outside, the covers that go over the top of the screw holes. Not sure which one's which. We've got some tape, which we'll be using to put the tubes in place around the bulbs. Some fixing screws, obviously, for the fixing. We've got the little clip piece that goes inside there, which again holds everything in place, holds the tubes going to be coming out of the side there like that. The tubes are sort of, yeah, it's all a bit convoluted. So yeah, I need to bring the car in, and then that doesn't leave me very much room to work around. So I'm going to try a different camera angle and see what I can get to work, and we'll see how it all goes together. Okay, here we are with the new and improved camera angle for doing this bit. This is where we're going to be working. On the first side with the bulb, we need to get rid of tape that we had. It was just temporarily holding this bulb in place. It's leaving some sticky residue there, which I shall clean up. Actually, I'll clean that up before we get very far, unless that's going to be covered by this box. Where's this box going to go? That's going to be covered completely by the box, so I don't need to worry about that. Right, what I do need to worry about is getting another sticker and getting these two tubes attached to the bulb, basically. So it's got pictures of it being wrapped around. We'll get that around there, a bit like that, stuck to the back of the bulb, and then get these two level together, and we'll touch them to the end of the bulb and then to the tape, and then we'll get the tape wrapped around there. So these obviously are blue bulbs, so they should light this up in blue. Let's find out, shall we? Why not? There's a switch under here somewhere which turns the power on and off, which I can't find. See Feels like a switch, but I don't think it is. Got to be around here somewhere. Might have to move things and find exactly where it is. That's not moving like a switch. There's a switch. There we go. I've switched it, so that should be turning it on. And then in here, we've got, the lights have come on the door, if you can just about see that. We've got switches here which do things. There we go. That's turned on the first one of those. So there we have lighting up. I've done it wrong. I put both ends of the same tube in there. That's why it's not lighting up very well. It's not even getting very far down there. Right, let me correct that. And then we'll get this in there. I shall just have to unwrap. Shouldn't have put it on so far, should I? I am an idiot. Right, let me get this corrected and we'll see how it looks. Okay, there we go. That is now illuminated as it should be through there. It's not great. It doesn't go very deep into there. It might when it's all connected up and the other end is connected, but equally it might not. I might have to come up with something a little bit nicer than that. Because although it does the job, it doesn't do it as well as I would hope. So let's get it mounted in here and then we'll see how everything goes together. It says just to put that, don't trap or the wires. So we've got 2 screws that we're going to there with that bracket over the top. Those 2 wires need to come out of there like so. This goes over the top and holds the wires in place, and the 2 screws will hold that in place over that. I should have got this prepped first, as ever. See how it's going to go. That's going to go through there again. That goes over the top. Tubes will be located in the little grooves. Very much like that. Let's try that. And the other one on the other side. I'll get that done. And then we'll see about attaching the box onto there. And then we'll have the fun of trying to route these wires. I'm going to turn it off so we're not wasting batteries and things anyway. So I shall see you in a moment when that's connected up. Okay, that's that connected in there. Now these can still move in and out a bit, which obviously is going to help with getting it wrapped up around the other side there. So we need to get that post into that hole and that pin through that hole just to line everything up without getting the wires trapped in it, which seems to be about there, but not quite. There's that. And that isn't then. Get that out of the way. That feels better. Pin in there, that in there. Through there. And that's the start of our box. I'm not going to pop that cover on there yet because I might need to adjust the way these tubes come out. So these are going to go across basically the round there, all the way around the outside there like that. And into the other side, which I shall do now off camera, and then figure out how that's going to go on. Assuming that all matches up, we'll see how the lights come on and how it looks. Okay, there we have it. It's connected up. I've just put the covers on not far enough that I can't get them back off again, because I'm considering doing something with this, because the light is not ideal. It doesn't reach the middle. Possibly because of the way I've attached it. I don't think so. I think it's just the fault of the type of lighting that they've chosen for it. I've pushed them in as far as I can get them in both ends, and it's still a little bit loose in the middle. I'm hoping, again, when the cover goes on the top, that's going to be unnoticeable and not going to be a problem. Although it's not going to glow at the front anyway, so maybe it doesn't matter. I'm not sure. But that will do for today. That is the last part of this bit of the build. It lights up, which is cool, but I don't know how much is actually going to light up once you get the front surround around. And the same is going to happen at the back there that you can't see. where these are going to come down the front. They light anywhere else? There's another connector coming down each side at the back, so I'm pretty sure these are going to have another bulb at the back as well. It's going to come down and again reach to about here by the looks of that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm not likely to have it on very much at all anyway, so it doesn't worry me a great deal. But I'm investigating and seeing what I can do to improve things. I'll let you know if I come up with anything. So thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. I'll put it back so you can see the front bit, because that's the bit that I've just done. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.